Good morning, YouTube man. Always George Page, aka the Emperor of Bodybuilding Talk, coming to you live on YouTube. Well, folks, this is I got another one of my Sunday discussions coming up this weekend, and my discussions we talk about subjects that's going on in the sport of bodybuilding. I might even do one we talk about MMA. Later down the road, but recently the things been going on in sport of bodybuilding that's been kind of crazy with passing of bodybuilders and just and financial issues, especially where everything has happened since the pandemic. So anyway, I've been in contact with some people and we've been talking, and we think about the things that the IFBB and also the NPC do to improve on the sport of bodybuilding. As you know, the NPC is the amateur level for bodybuilding, and once you win a certain shows, it's nationals, you earn your pro card. Sometimes it's a great thing for some people who competed for a long time, and some people who just started out. You've just made a debut. Sometimes there's been situations where boom, your first your post amateur show and you earn your pro shot. You know, and it's a lot of hard work and commitment to this to earn that card. And the IFBB, they really are industry that makes a lot of money off of these athletes. And the right to have the name IFB Pro attached to yourself is a great thing. I mean, you earn that. But then, what's the point of that? And what's reward out of it? Just having the card and having IFBB Pro stuck to your name. This little card you get when you earn your spot. It's you got to pay a fee of like I think from $250 to $300 depending. And what do you get out of that? Truthfully, you got to ask people like the Manions and Jake Wood and and several other people that's involved in the sport of bodybuilding. What do these athletes get out of it? What is there like a something of a recourse from it? I mean, money's about thing. Money is you work, you compete, you want to get paid and get something out of it. And there's a lot of these ladies and men who have just recently got their pro cards and still right now are struggling. It's the hardship of being a bodybuilder. Bodybuilder is a poor man's sport, and you all the workouts you got to do, all the to maintain the stay in health shape and to compete. So many sacrifices you have to make. And then the thing is that depending where you are in the totem pole of the sport, it's about making money for yourself and your family, and your muscle is making money. And the one thing is, I believe is that I think bodybuilders should have a union. Like just like in sports like NBA, NFL, Major League Baseball, they have players unions where they have grievances and issues they can settle, and they get together. Was that long ago? Remember they had the NBA lockup. It wasn't that long for they start back playing once the players and the owners sat together and put out the grievances and the issues. And the money could be used for investments because you got to think about it. You got to put it towards your better life. Like a 401k would be good. I mean, when I had a job, I had a 401k, and it helped like whenever when I retire or get out of where I left my job, I have some of the money saved to the side. And then also medical issues. Even though these are athletes, they go through a lot of stuff from, sometimes things happen in life, like injuries and getting hurt working out, and sometimes just trying to maintain health issues, and then physical therapy, and sometimes life can really be hard for some of these competitors afterwards, and just the difficulties they go through, and just trying to pay for it out of your pocket, where in which there could be a way, like any job, like when I had a job, when I had medical insurance, I put in a cut, and my job put in the rest that cover the cost. Life insurance is important. Like I said, I learned this when dealing with my mother. You have to have that because the cost of burying somebody is expensive. It is a lot of money, and some of these people, when especially the last few people have passed away, they had to do a GoFundMe. And some people are not as generous as they used to be, especially with things going on. So the thing is, I remember somebody telling me that at one point there were some people like be interested in maybe business arrangements with the IFBB like Dwayne Johnson, aka Rock. But I don't know what happened with that. I remember I was seeing him at some shows like the Olympia. He was there, and I thought there was going to be something that can really build. I mean, I remember his ex-wife. She's a competitive physique competitor, and she was also involved in this thing. There was going to be a business, but nothing came out of this. And you have the women who are struggling financially. As you know, female bodybuilding, it's a lot of money for these ladies to do this, and they're not getting much of return from it. So I think there should be something to help them out, in the future when they walk away, where they can have something in their pockets, you know. And the people who sacrifice their lives, their livelihood, just for to compete as professional bodybuilders. I mean, it's just, bodybuilding lives matter, and it should be matter to the IFBB and the NPC, But like I say, it's about money talks and bullshit walks. And, and I think the thing is, IFB has all the cards and a lot of these competitors don't. So you got to think about it. What are these people going to have at the end of the day? After years of competing, sacrifices, injuries, health issues, just so much, and then you just don't really have a plumb nickel to your name. If you're lucky, you might get a job as a working for, at a gym or even become a trainer or something like that. But you should have something at the end of the day. Just like any professional athlete, where now athletes now have little savings, they have retirement funds. I think bodybuilders should have the same thing. Now, in the IFBB, most of the IFBB should really try to help their competitors. With being an amateur, you have to pay in, but when you get to that pro level, it should be really put more assistance to his competitors because they're putting all the risks, and the IFBB gets all the rewards. So anyway, if you like the link for the video, the live stream is going to be in the description. If I already made some reach outs to some people, I hope they can make it and we can talk about it. We give their point of view, their thoughts. If you're interested, all you got to do is if you're in the comment section, hey, throw me your email. I'll send you a link. You can come in, you can talk and give your thoughts. We really want to support bodybuilders in general. They need the support. They need the assistance. They need something to have in their pockets at the end of the day. Because the fact is, like I said again, they're putting all the risks and get barely any reward. This is man always George Page, aka the Emperor of Bodybuilding Talk. Don't like, subscribe. I'm out.